All right, I am here with Armaghan and Alex once again. Thank you for joining me, ladies.
You're welcome.
So it has been 8 weeks since we last had a chat like this. This is Thursday night. Tomorrow's our last day together. So I thought I would just kind of revisit the questions that I asked you before we left and see if you can notice any personal growth or whether the questions that you had have been fulfilled. So, Alex, you said that what drew you initially to come to France, you love to travel, you love European culture, and you're always wanting to go to Europe. So any opportunity that you have to go and study there, you always jump on it. Armaghan, you said that this was your last year at SFU, so why not do something exciting and new? We threw around phrases like, this is what I want to do, and let's just make it happen. And we obviously did. We did it, and we're here, and we made it happen. Alex, you said you were particularly excited for new material, new courseware, and Armaghan, you said that you were really looking forward to the personal experience. So I did initially ask you what you were hoping to take from this whole time spent in France, but I'd like to ask you now what it is that you have taken from it. And let's go with Alex first.
I like to think that I really have taken everything from it that I could have. All the subject areas that we went into are things that I've sort of dabbled in during leisure trips here, but now I really got to learn about them. So we got to go to the Pompidou to see modernist art. We got to go to the Orsay to visit or see all the impressionist art, which I absolutely loved. It was definitely my favorite. I got to look at memorial culture in Normandy and Brittany, and it was more than incredible.
Awesome. And so Armaghan, for you, what have you taken from the experience?
For me as well, I've taken everything and all of the things that I wanted to get out of it, personal and in academic-wise. I would say I'm a psychology major student, so I never got to do anything English lit major stuff, and I got to do that. I read the books, we talked about them, I loved that. We covered so many different things, and I also loved that. And also for the personal aspect too, so much independence, so much just the appreciation for the moment. It's cliche, but it's so true. I'm totally okay with the cliches now. I'm chasing the cliche life because it's just, they're too good to be true, and I'm experiencing the too good to be true. And just so many great moments, and the independence, the love that I have found for another culture. And
I think we've also all made 13 new friends.
13 new
14. We got to include Cecile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly,
that's right.
exactly. So it's been an overall amazing experience. I can't believe this is our last night.
I'm in
Two
denial.
I'm in denial.
Me
So in
too.
48 hours, we're not going to do it together. Let's not even talk about that.
Well, that's great, because Alex, you said that you were looking for both the travel and the academic experience. You said that, you've traveled to Europe before. We've only spent a few days here, a few days there. So studying in France and Paris for, actually 2 months, that seems like it's provided more of a rich and wholesome experience because you got to go to all the museums that you referenced and all that. And for Armaghan, you said, the kind of, you're referencing a lot of cliche life, but the idea of living in France for 2 months, and how has that kind of, it's not only just about the academics or, even the personal experiences that you have, but just the day-to-day French life. What does that entail? You were looking for a transformative experience. You were looking for personal growth. And you also mentioned, having the Eiffel Tower as daily scenery and being able to say, I have lived in France for 2 months. Both things you'll totally be able to say now. Sadly that it's over, but fortunately that it happened.
Definitely. I feel, well, as much as Eiffel Tower was not a daily scenery, but I felt very...
It's bigger than you
big city.
thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big city, but I felt very intimate and close with Eiffel. I refer to Eiffel Tower as Eiffel.
On a first name basis.
First name basis,
Yeah.
and I feel very at home, and as weird as it sounds, at ease and comfortable here. And it is a cliche life. Who gets to say that I lived in France for 2 months? I get to say that, and that's cliche, and I love it.
And own it.
And with that,
Own it.
I own it, exactly. So, yeah, all of the things that I wanted, and it was perfect. It was all in a glimpse of a second, but it was perfect. I can't wait to go back and just reminisce on all the amazing memories and things that we got to do. So,
Yeah, I
Awesome.
totally understand that, because the few days experience in the city is crazy and rushed, and while this was still busy, it's so much more intimate, using the
Yeah.
same words that you did. You walk around the city and you actually feel like you know it a little more. You walk past a street that's not even a landmark, and you know where you are.
And you have that kind of layered memory. So you've been here actually like a couple times. Like you haven't only just been here once, but you know, you've actually made memories in the city now. Like we've
Yeah.
actually done things together and experienced things together, and I feel like that 5 weeks in Paris kind of allows that sort of stacking and layering of memory, which is very enriching. And I mean, you can even know, you can see how insufficient a few days in Paris would be because we've been here for 5 weeks and we have done something every single day. So
Yeah.
you can, you know, we could do a whole more 5 weeks and there'd still
Oh,
be
yeah.
new things every day.
Oh, I could
It's become
I
less
could
of
a
a
year.
romantic illusion, but it hasn't become any less incredible in my mind.
That's right.
It's still a lot of romantic illusion for me. City of love, city of light.
When the tower sparkles.
That's true.
That's true.
And so my final question, when Alex, I think this was mostly you, when you were getting comments from people who have done a field school before and you were kind of, you know, getting people's opinion on whether you should go or not. You had a lot of people tell you that it was going to be life-changing and that it changed their life. So, unedited, uncensored, was this experience life-changing?
I don't know if I could say it was personally life changing, but I don't want that I don't want anyone to take that to mean that it wasn't incredible. I think the people that I talked to before, this was their first travel experience, the first time they got to be out on their own abroad, and that's what made it life changing. Now I'm really fortunate that I've been able to have these travel experiences in my life, and I am just so happy that I was able to engage with material and have first-hand experiences about the places we've read, the places that these writers went to, looked at the chateaus that Henry James got to write about and critique, look at the art of look at Van Gogh's art, where he worked, and see how he worked.
Awesome.
That's what
Yeah.
a life-changing academic experience.
Yeah, so a completely pivotal moment in your academic undergraduate career.
Yes.
I think for me it was life changing in all matters that I could think of. Once again, going back to the cliche, it was love for myself, love for the city, love for traveling, love for new adventures, love for not knowing what's coming next, not knowing what I'm going to learn next, what I'm going to see next, and all of that is very, very, very exciting. And I think I will definitely take that back to Vancouver with me. So
It's
Awesome.
definitely pushed my French to its boundaries and
yeah.
pushed me to want to really keep it going when I get back, more than just the classes that I'm taking at SFU.
That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.